I just wanted to give a update on how my psychology appointment went. So my psychology appointment was really good. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And this, of course, could vary by the facility that you're going to. And if they require inside psychology evaluation or outside. So I went to the actual office and met with the psychologist there. And at first she asked me questions pertaining to my knowledge of the procedure. So what's going to happen during the surgery, what my risk factors can be, how long I'm going to be in the hospital, just kind of seeing how much I had remembered from my consultation and how much I had actually read the handbook. And then she asked me about some of my eating habits and how my eating habits relate to my stress, my anxiety, my depression, things like that. I do have clinical depression and anxiety and do take medication for it. So we spent a little bit of time talking about the medication and my history with mental illness. If you don't have a diagnosed mental illness, you may not have to spend time on that, but it was definitely a large part of our consultation. We then talked about my childhood, my upbringing. We talked about my family and the support system I have. If I have a support system, if I do, what does that look like? Really just focused on getting to know more about me and what my surroundings look like and what my social life looks like. We also touched on my work and the anxiety that goes around my work, the stress. We talked about some of the barriers I might have for weight loss. But overall, it was really good. I was scheduled for an hour and I was there for 45 minutes. So didn't even take the full hour. Definitely made sure that I was honest. I didn't try to cover up anything or hide anything. You know, I made sure I talked about what I struggle with, what concerns I have about success in the program. For that, I talked about my busy lifestyle with work and the fact that I understand that there's a good chance if I'm not careful, I could get dehydrated or not eat enough protein because I am so busy, and I need to make sure I'm remembering to eat more often because I'll be eating smaller amounts. And I talked about, you know, the fact that I already know that I'm probably going to struggle with the fact that I won't be able to eat with my family the way I used to. My family here at the house, but then also my extended family, just because food is a huge part of both mine and my husband's family. That's basically how it went. It wasn't anything like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like an actual therapy session, which it was not. But it was good. At the end of it, she said that, you know, at this point she would kind of go through, make her notes, and decide if I need to come in for a follow-up psychology appointment, or if she thought that I should start seeing a psychologist throughout the rest of the program. But she said that it sounded like I was on top of everything. I understood my triggers. I knew what my anxiety manifests as, and that I have a good support system. So she decided to go ahead and sign off today on my psychology evaluation. So that is done. Really exciting. It's just so insane. And when I was in the office today, there was this lady sitting across from me, and she just kind of, you know, striked up a conversation, asked if I'd had the surgery yet, you know, how things were going. And it made me realize that it is such a community. I mean, I'm in the Facebook group, but especially with COVID, like no one's really meeting in person. And so being able to sit with this lady and talk to her, even though it was for a short amount of time, was so nice. It was so nice to just relate about things and talk about things and know that, you know, I know that there's other people going through this procedure that are going to have surgery at the same time, around the same time I am. But to actually meet somebody and have a face-to-face conversation was so important and nice to have. So that is my current update. It wasn't really anything too crazy or fun. It was short and sweet, and it's another thing to check off the list. I can't even believe it. Like, I feel like December is going to go by so fast. And before I know it, it's going to be the end of January and I'll be scheduling my appointment. But that is all I have for today. If you haven't already, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. And until next time, have some hotter iced coffee, and I will see you later.